Whether in tracing the history of the Roman people from the foundation of the city, I shall employ myself to a useful purpose. I am neither very certain, nor if I were, dare I say, inasmuch as I observe that it is both an old and hackneyed practice, later authors always supposing that they will either adduce something more authentic in the facts, or that they will excel the less polished ancients in their style of writing. Be that as it may, it will at all events be a satisfaction to me that I too have contributed my share to perpetuate the achievements of a people, the lords of the world. And if, amidst so great a number of historians, my reputation should remain in obscurity, I may console myself with the celebrity and lustre of those who shall stand in the way of my fame. Moreover, the subject is both of immense labor, as being one which must be traced back for more than 700 years, and which, having set out from small beginnings, has increased to such a degree that it is now distressed by its own magnitude. And to most readers, I doubt not but that the first origin and the events immediately succeeding will afford but little pleasure, while they will be hastening to these later times in which the strength of this overgrown people has for a long period been working its own destruction. I, on the contrary, shall seek this as a reward of my labor, videlicet, to withdraw myself from the view of the calamities which our age has witnessed for so many years, so long as I am reviewing with my whole attention these ancient times, being free from every care that may distract a writer's mind, though it cannot warp it from the truth. The traditions which have come down to us of what happened before the building of the city, or before its building was contemplated, as being suitable rather to the fictions of poetry than to the genuine records of history, I have no intention either to affirm or refute. This indulgence is conceded to antiquity, that by blending things human with divine, it may make the origin of cities appear more venerable. And if any people might be allowed to consecrate their origin, and to ascribe it to the gods as its authors, such is the renown of the Roman people in war, that when they represent Mars, in particular, as their own parent and that of their founder, the nations of the world may submit to this as patiently as they submit to their sovereignty. But in whatever way these and such like matters shall be attended to or judged of, I shall not deem of great importance. I would have every man apply his mind seriously to consider these points, videlicet what their life and what their manners were, through what men and by what measures, both in peace and in war, their empire was acquired and extended. Then, as discipline gradually declined, let him follow in his thoughts their morals, at first as slightly giving way, anon how they sunk more and more, then began to fall headlong, until he reaches the present times, when we can neither endure our vices nor their remedies. This it is which is particularly salutary and profitable in the study of history, that you behold instances of every variety of conduct displayed on a conspicuous monument, that from thence you may select for yourself and for your country that which you may imitate. Thence note what is shameful in the undertaking and shameful in the result, which you may avoid. But either a fond partiality for the task I have undertaken deceives me, or there never was any state either greater or more moral or richer in good examples, nor one into which luxury and avarice made their entrance so late, and where poverty and frugality were so much and so long honored, so that the less wealth there was, the less desire was there. Of late, riches have introduced avarice, and excessive pleasures a longing for them, amidst luxury and a passion for ruining ourselves and destroying everything else. But let complaints, which will not be agreeable even then, when perhaps they will be also necessary, be kept aloof at least from the first stage of commencing so great a work. We should rather, if it was usual with us, historians, as it is with poets. Begin with good omens, vows, and prayers to the gods and goddesses to vouchsafe good success to our efforts in so arduous an undertaking.